is my fear that something is always gonna happen. Depression kicks in when I let my anxiety overtake me. So I'm stuck between anxiety and depression. Now our kids ain't going outside no more because all they got is social media and video games. They out of shape. Suicide rates are sky high because kids are comparing themselves, and adults do it too, on social media to people you don't know nothing about. They showing you pictures of their best life, not their worst life. So you think their whole life look like that. It don't. Half of them really miserable. But write this down. Depression is comparison minus perspective. So now big business running drugs through our whole country. And after a while, they name so much stuff, you start believing you got one of them. So next thing you know, you on Rudethal. They got you again. You ain't need no Rudethal. Tell you how bad it is. They name the symptoms that's going to happen to you, and you act like you don't care. Now look, 3 toes might fall off. Your hairline will recede to the back. You will grow a ponytail. You might have another tail. 2 toes may turn colors. You be like, you know what, I don't care nothing about that. Because on the commercial, later look good. You could lose all your hair. It don't look like it to me. The images don't match what they saying. This to as many people as you would like. It's going to be live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So now we're live. So you guys can always see the replays. Let me do my DJing here and make sure that we're also recording on the actual cloud. Now let's get it going. So who are we? We are the Extra Digit Movement. What that means is we show you guys how to grow your net worth 1 digit at a time, but we do it using strategies, not sales, not hype, not a bunch of fluff. We do it using real assets that generate real results. I want you guys to write down this formula real quick. It's not hard to understand. It's actually pretty simple. Write down cash, asset, cash flow. Cash, asset, cash flow. That's a wealth principle that I learned many, many years ago. And I wish I had learned it earlier because I lost my first $1 million in my 20s because nobody taught me this formula. Nobody taught me to buy the assets like Crystal was talking about, like Beane Acres, and put my money into some land and create multiple income streams from it. Nobody taught me how credit cards and student loan debt, you can be in that debt for 30 or 40 years if you're not careful. Nobody taught me not to get a tax refund. I thought a refund was my best friend. And what I learned, man, is that wealthy people just do things differently. So when you write down cash, asset, cash flow, that's what I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes showing you how to do. Take some cash, and then you're going to buy, build, or grow an asset, and then that asset generates more cash. Just take some cash, buy, build, or grow an asset, and then that asset generates more cash. So when I show you guys how this cash is created, I want you to start asking yourself, what would you invest in? Right? I was very, very fortunate. I bought 20 acres. I got another friend of mine, he bought 10 acres. I got another friend of mine building their dream home. I got another friend of mine that just moved and bought their dream house. What would you do? Airbnbs? Would you do rental properties? Would you invest in precious metal? Would you invest in stocks and other forms of commodities? What would you invest in? That's what you got to ask yourself. If we give you some money back from the money that you've been giving away, how can we help you multiply it? So our company is MWR Financial. We are the ultimate cash flow company. Mr. Brian House is the owner, his 4th multi-million-dollar company. Mr. Adamo Tolson has been in business for over 25 years. These guys came together. Mr. Tolson is the president of field development. Mr. Brian House said, hey, I want to create a legacy company. I want to pull back the curtains and show people how wealth is really generated. How do we protect our assets? How do we continue to multiply our assets? How do we generate the cash flow in the first place to even get the assets? That's what I'm going to talk to you guys about right now. Personally, I've been here for 3 years. It's been an amazing, amazing ride, right? My net worth is over $1 million, all because what? I found a way to take the cash back from the people who were taking it from me, the entities that were taking it away from me. The company's been around 4.5 years. I've been here actually for 3 years. So I've seen this company go from 0 to 60 and on our way to 100 miles an hour. I'll give you guys an example. When I joined the company, I'm gonna show you guys how this works. When I joined the company, the most you could make per day was $1,000. That was the max, right? Now 30 grand a month isn't bad, right? I wasn't making 30 grand a year after graduating from Morehouse College. Now it's 15,000 per day, right? That's not the most you can make. That's the most we can make in one of the ways that we get paid. We went from $1,000 a day to $15,000 per day just in the past 3 years. So what I'm saying is we got somebody that's willing to put his money where his mouth is and make sure everybody eats. So we are the Extra Digit Movement. Our organization created the first young lady to ever earn the $1 million residual ring. Our organization has the most $1 million residual rings in it. Our organization is just full of professional people, students, young adults. We have a millennial movement that's growing. We have doctors, we have educators, teachers, people that are retired, military. Shout out to all of our military vets. What am I saying? It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you do. It don't matter what your background is. If you're hungry and looking for a way to improve your finances, we're going to provide that vehicle for you guys. So Extra Digit basically means we show you how to grow your net worth 1 digit at a time. And we do it using strategies, not sales, right? Not a bunch of hype. So I'm going to show you guys these actual paychecks. So if you're brand new, you can relax. I'm going to give you guys a chance to ask me any questions you want. So if you're brand new, you can relax. What we're doing is creating cash flow by using technology, creating cash flow by using our own living rooms, our own homes, our own apartments. And these are just some of my real commission checks over the course of a week. I want you to think about this. $6,700, $6,770. Then it grew. We get paid every day, by the way. $11,410. Then it grew. We get paid every day, by the way. $14,330. Just to give you guys a comparison, I was making $976 every 2 weeks on my job. 25 years ago, I retired from that job. 25 years ago. I've been working out of my house for 25 years, and I literally had a Morehouse degree, finished in 4 years. I was climbing that corporate American ladder. I now make more in a day. Do you guys understand? I now make more in a month than they were paying me in a year with a degree. So what I'm saying is everybody has what they need. You were born in America, right? You weren't born in Czechoslovakia. You were born in the States. You got a house or apartment. You got a social security number. You got a place to live. You got a laptop or a phone. You can do this business. All right, I want y'all to say, come off mute, say, I can do this business. Everybody can do this business.
I can do this business.
You gotta start thinking that you
I can do this business.
What?
I can do this business.
See, we starting them off young. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely, you can. So you can do this business because you got everything you need. What you got to do is take a picture of this next screen. Ask yourself, do you know anybody who wants to participate in one of these 4 things? One of them is worth it. We're going to take the money you have and increase it. That's your current cash flow with our staff of experts who do all the work for you. This is not some educational course or module that we're going to sell you and hope you get it done. No, we're going to increase your current cash flow. We're going to create some new cash flow. That's what you're going to hear in a second. We're going to multiply the cash flow that we increase and create. And the big part, we got to protect it. What good is all this money if you can't leave it and live it at the same time? We believe in living a legacy and leaving a legacy simultaneously. So let's let the cat out the bag. It's not expensive. $149 per month gives you a staff of experts that do all the work on a monthly basis to get your financial house in order. Now, this is what I want you guys to remember. Even if the $149 per month just covered one of these things, it would still be worth the investment. If the $149 per month just covered one of these things, it would be worth the investment. Let me give you guys an example. If your taxes got lowered by our experts, our enrolled agents, on average $300 to $600 a month, it would be worth the $149. But that's not all we do. If your credit score increased by 126 points, which is our average, it would be worth the $149 a month, but that's not all we do. Okay, if your debt eliminated with $64,000, that's our membership on average, the debt that we decrease, $64,000 per person, it will be worth the $149, but that's not all we do. We renegotiate your bills, Sprint, Verizon, Comcast, whatever, your insurance companies. We've negotiated over $10.2 million in our members' bills, decreased. The biggest credit score swing I've seen is 400 all the way up to 750. A young lady was in the 4s. Now she's in the 7s, has her own house, has her own apartment, has her own car, didn't need a cosigner. That will be worth $149 alone. I've seen people get an extra $1,000 to $1,500 a month in their paycheck on their job because we help them lower their tax burden. That's worth $149. See, what you guys got to do right now is remember, there are two conversations, right? I won't call it the devil and angel. That's too deep. Let's just say the old you and the new you. The old you is like, man, $149. I can't afford $149 a month. That's another bill coming out my household. That's another expense I have to pay. See, that's the old you. And that's why a lot of people don't have the results they want. They don't understand that money has to flow. That's why it's called currency. The new you is like, wait a minute, I've been spending $149 eating out. I got $149 because I give Visa and MasterCard $80 a piece each month. So it's not that I don't have the $149, it's just misdirected. You see, a lot of people will let the old you talk the new you out of it when the new you is wanting new results, but the old you is controlling that new person. The minute I stopped letting my past and my mindset of what I thought about money keep me from making some, my income went through the roof. So now I'm in the top 5% income earners in the country because I just changed my mindset. That's all you guys got to do. And then we're going to show you how to get it back in record time. I'm not even going to tell you yet on the other side, right? On that pink side, the diversified cash flow account, how we set that up for you. Your private reserve account, how we can set that up for you. A 90% discount on your trust fund, not a will, your trust fund, how we set that up for you. Land banking, where you get land in the path of growth at like 80, 70, 80% wholesale. We ain't even gonna talk about that part. And you sitting up here talking to me and looking at me like 149 is something that you even thinking about. All right, so watch this. If there were another slide that I want you to take a picture of, is this. Here's the summary of everything I just said, right? Here's a summary of everything I just said. Now, between the people on the Zoom, right, over 100 people or approaching 100 people, the people that will see this live, thousands of people watch the replays, the people that watch this on your Facebook pages, I'm gonna repeat this. If you're watching this recording or you're watching it live, this is the screenshot right here of what the membership does. Everybody do me a favor. I want you to come off mute. I want you to say 3 up and 3 down. That's the summary. Say 3 up and 3 down.
3 up.
3 up and 3 down.
Down. 3 up, 3 down.
If I had 2 minutes to explain what we do, 3 things go up and 3 things go down. Taxes down, debt down, expenses down. How? Our enrolled agents speak 80 different languages. They have millions and millions of clients, right? MWR has a staff of enrolled agents that are going to help you lower your taxes by looking at your W-4. For those of you who have a job, that's the form that you filled out when you first got your job, and most people don't look at it ever again from day one, so they're overpaying taxes. We then use the new money in your paycheck because the enrolled agents help you get your W-4 adjusted and bring your taxes down, then we pay your debt off. Now your debt is down. So I told you, the average member is $64,000 in debt, gone. 39,000 years have been shaved off our members' debt elimination, down, gone. Now, our bill negotiation company, known as Bill Shredder, see, these are different firms that we use. Bill Shredder says, hey, we got all these members collectively. They leverage the membership and then call your cell phone company, with your permission, call your cable company, call your satellite company, call your pest control company, call your alarm company, and get those bills down. So when those three things go down, your cash flow automatically goes up. You see? TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian are the three what? Credit bureaus. You click a button, download your three reports, upload them back to our portal. Now guess what happens? We start getting all that erroneous stuff that creditors put on your reports, eliminate it. See, don't let the bureaus play a game with you. That's intentional. They put the word bureau in these companies like it's some government agency. It's not. TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian are just private companies. These creditors put illegal things on your credit report and report it to the bureaus, and now you act like ain't nothing you can do about it. No, you got laws that protect you. They took me from a 734 to a 777 to an 820. You ain't got to pay nobody no $1,000 to get your credit and all this stuff restored. We included that free in the membership. So your credit scores are up. Now, when your credit scores are up and your interest rates are down and your taxes are down and your debt is down and your expenses are down, so your cash flow is up, guess what's the only thing left to get up? Your investments. Here's a note for you guys. If you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. You gotta start putting some money in places that multiply your money today. Stop delaying it. So I'm gonna take questions in a second. Let me show you guys this. When you run this play, on average, our membership brings back $2,000 a month. That's just an average. Some people way more. Some people $790, some people, $1,060, some people $5,000. On average, we've helped members get $2,000 a month back in their household. Let me introduce you guys to some of our $1 million residual ring club earners. Shirley and Trevor Thompson got their brand new home built. Home so nice, took them 4 or 5 months to get it and move in. Wonderful, wonderful couple, business owners at its finest, hit the $1 million residual ring about 3 months ago, living out their wildest dreams, traveling the world, working a business as a couple. That's what success looks like when you get your cash flow in order and let the experts do all the work and you get to enjoy life and move out the way instead of you trying to figure it out on your own. Charles and Judith Ivory, knock on wood, moving into their dream house within the next 30 to 60 days, hopefully at the most, right? Charles lost his job when we started. It was during the pandemic. End of late 2019. Pandemic hit in 2020. Well, how is it that 3 years later, they're building their dream home on the water? The water's flowing right through their backyard. They paid for the lot with cash. Both credit scores in the 800s. They have a commercial property known as the Ivory Complex, where they rent out the building and the suites to other business owners. Like how you heard Crystal talking about the asset that I created, Beane Acres. That's because I learned from them, right? How to get property and have multiple uses. So they own a commercial building. They got 800 credit scores. He didn't have a job 3 years ago. Now they're building their dream home. The detachment is 2,500 square feet. That's separate from the actual house itself. What are you guys talking about? What are we really talking about? $149? An extra $100 for a business? Miss Christy Howard, first young lady to ever earn the $1 million residual ring, full-time with MWR Financial, getting paid residual income every single month. Shana Rawlings, second young lady ever to earn the $1 million residual ring, getting paid every single month, bought her home during the pandemic. What do you want your success story to be? So this is what I'm gonna do real quick. I need a few volunteers from Extra Digit, then I'm gonna take questions. Raise your virtual hand if our experts have impacted you in a positive way, right? Or you getting paid every day, or whatever that may be, raise your virtual hand. All right, man, let's go with ladies first. What's up, Miss Christy? Come off mute for me.
Hi, Ryan.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Talk to me. Talk about the ease of the uploads. What do new people need to know about your story?
So talk about the uploads first. The upload is just like uploading any picture to Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. But for me, what the experts have done was that I uploaded my most recent pay stubs and they were able to get me back on an annual $3,900 back just from one paycheck back into our household. I then took that $3,000 and invested in a private reserve account. So the experts are really doing their thing for us.
Nice. Now explain what private reserve account means. You mean you actually have become your own bank and get uninterrupted compound interest on your money?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You mean to tell me you're now putting your money where the banks are putting it and getting double-digit returns instead of 1% per year? Is that what you're saying? Guys, so these are the kind of things that we actually do for you. Let me get somebody on audio real quick. I'm gonna close with Bernard. Jason Thomas, come off mute for me. What's up?
Hey, good afternoon, good morning, should I say, Mr. Beane?
Hey, man, my military guy. Thanks for your service, man. Thanks for your commitment. Thanks for all you guys do in the military. What did these guys do for you, sir?
Hey, so for me, Mr. Beane, I'm in the military, active duty 19 years, be 20 years this month. And I thought I had the plan. I thought I knew what I was doing with my money, but what they showed me was I was overpaying the government to a tune of $200 per month. So when I uploaded my last 2 pay stubs and my last year's tax return, they got me that $200 per month. That's $2,400 per year, kind of like Miss Christie was talking about. And what I did with that money was I started putting that money into my own private reserve account, but I also was able to get my credit score improved from 644 to the mid 700s. I told paying me $20 a day, $600 a month. When you put that $600 with that $200, that's a total of $800 per month in additional cash flow that I have that I was able to receive. So with that money, I got out of debt real quick with the experts within 2 months, actually. And now I'm just happy to see my money grow for me. My money is now working.
I appreciate it, man. Nothing like passive income. I'm gonna take you guys who are brand new. I'm gonna take your questions in a second. Miss Anita Patton, come off mute for me. Give me the 90-second version. How proud are you of your money now?
Good morning, Mr. Beane. Thank you for this opportunity to share my testimony. My 90-second testimony is that experts were able to get me back $709 a month back on my paycheck. That's $8,508 that I cash flowed. I was able to pay off since March of 2020. $38,000 of debt, including paying off a car a year and a half early. That equates to $5,700 I saved in interest. The experts were able to get my credit score up, and my husband, because he's blessed by association just for me being in the business, we were able to get our credit scores, and we were able to buy our dream home, right? And I'm not excited about the home. What I was excited about, we got a 2.5 interest rate. I was able to share this information with some people, and I started at $5, and I thought I hit the lottery with that, Mr. Beane. But then that $5 increased to $20 a day, $40 a day, $50 a day, and I'm just excited to share this information. And thank you again for allowing me to testify.
Hey, and it shows, man. $50 a day. How many of you guys know somebody that's getting $1,500 a month residual income from home? She's on her way to $100 per day, which is $3,000 per month from home. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing thing. She bought her dream home. Why? A lot of times you get an extra $1,500 plus what you're already making, plus the debt she already got decreased, plus the credit score she's up, plus her 2% interest rate, plus the taxes that's down. Come on, man. Y'all got to be living the dream. We don't have to wait 50 years to make your dreams come true. Bernard, close us out, man.
Hey, top of the day to you, Mr. Beane. Can you hear me?
I can, sir. Give me the 90-second version. How excited are you about your financial future now?
Super excited. The first thing they did was working at my job. They actually helped me save $364 every single month because I was overpaying that in taxes every month, which is about $5,000 annually every year I put back into my pockets. With that money, Mr. Beane, I was able to start working with the debt elimination program. And in their calculator, before MWR, with my student loans, my car loans over the years, I was gonna be in debt for 86 years, but they got me down from 86 years to just 9 years in debt. So now I have a debt-free date of November 2031, about 8 years away from now, I'm gonna be debt-free. But they also showed me $1 million date that saves me over $55,000 in interest payments because my credit score went up. But with that $55,000 in interest payments, I'm able to pay off debt faster than slower now.
Nice.
I've always attempted to do my credit on my own, Mr. Bean. And humbly, I say I was in the 550, 560s, but the experts helped my credit score go up over 110 points in 90 days. Currently sitting at a 660, and they had me estimated in the next 90 days to hit the 720 in the next 90 days. So I'm just thankful for the experts and y'all sharing this information with me and making it simple for me to understand it.
It's simple, man. It's simple. Y'all do me a favor, man. Those are some crazy testimonies. Come off mute. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know.
Yeah.
Standing. Yeah, good job.
There
Good
you go.
testimony there, boy.
Congratulations
I'm
to
telling you.
everyone.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
For those who don't know, that's all we got to do. That's all we do, Keisha. Every day. I mean, get your people on the Zoom. We put them in the living room. We do a wealth worksheet. We show them how we succeed. If you think it's any more difficult than that, you overcomplicate what we do. Get people in front of those success stories. All right, new people. I'm almost done, but this is where I get to, you get to ask me some questions, right? You have to be new, meaning this is your first Zoom. You're not in the business. You have not signed up. This is your first time really seeing it. You have questions about the membership. So here's how you want to pose it. My name is so-and-so. I'm from so-and-so. So we like to know how far the reach is getting, right? My name is so-and-so. I'm from so-and-so. This is my first time. My question is, I'm Brian Beane. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. This is my first time. My question is. So if you're brand new, this is your chance to come off mute and let me know if you have a question about the membership. I haven't gotten to the comp plan. I'm about to show you guys how we get paid. Come off mute. Let me know if you got a question about the membership. Going once. You can hit the space bar to talk to me, or you can raise your virtual hand. New person going twice. Usually somebody's real shy. Let me make sure I give you a chance. New person going 3 times. All right, good. That means I'm gonna keep on moving. So no new people have any questions. Either I'm doing a really thorough job or y'all really scared. Either way, it's okay. Let's rock and roll. Now, let's talk about the money. For $100 extra, that means you want to upgrade and have a business. Everything to this point was just the membership itself. That's the $149. For $100, one time, everybody type in the comments, $100 one time, not over and over and over and over and over. $100 one time. Both programs are only $149 a month, so there's no increase. The $100 says, hey, let me upgrade and get a whole business. Now I get more tax deductions. Do y'all know business owners get like 476 more tax deductions than non-business owners? You get everything on the left. You get everything on the left that you always got. Taxes down, debt down, expenses down, cash flow up, credit scores up, investments up. You get everything in pink that I'm about to elaborate. Your diversified cash flow account, your private reserve account, opportunity to purchase land in the path of growth, wholesale, the trust funds at a 90% discount, all these different things. But now in the blue, you get to make some money. Let's do this first. Let's get your investment back. You earn $50 every time you refer somebody to the membership is $40. If they join the business, it's $50. So you earn anywhere from $40 to $50 when a person says, I like this, I want to take advantage. Now, there's nothing to write home about. You're not going to do cartwheels, no big deal. The sponsor bonus is strictly to get your money back. Second thing, the momentum bonus. For those of you who have a need for speed, right? So it's over 100 people watching, a couple of thousand will see the replay. If you're looking at this and you're like, look, I need some right now money. 30 days, 3 people join, 150 extra, plus the 50, 50, 50 you got per person. 60 days, if they help 3 people, 450 extra, plus the 50, 50, 50 you got per person that you introduced. 90 days, if they sponsor 3 people, $900 extra. So type that in the comments, just put 30, 60, 90. For those of you who need 150 today, 450 tomorrow, 900, that's $1,500 in 90 days just to help you get off to a faster start. Watch what happens as this compounds. You're not doing cartwheels. That's nothing to write home about. But this is what it looks like. When you help those 3 people and they decided they wanted to get their money back and get a return, you then mushroom to 12. Here is what got me in the business. I'm telling you guys, I make 4 figures a day, and this one statement is why I joined the business. Put this in the comments. 12 equals 600. This picture on your screen equals $600 a month. You will not know 90% of these people. You won't even know them. You won't even know them. 12 equals 600. Now, something special happens now that you have 12 people on your team, and you may have started with 3 of them. Number 1, Ann got her 3 people. Her business now pays for itself every month because now you triggered the $5 a day. Number 2, Sheila got her 3 people, right? Number 3, David got his 3 people. 3 times 3 is 9, plus those 3 people is 12. You're making $600 a month. Now, some of your friends said, I don't want to build a business. I just want the membership. That's good because you need the membership. See this customer right here? You got to have the one customer, but that's a member, and now you're getting paid every single day. But something special happens. Now that you hit what's called ED2, which is the 12 people, you make $300 a week every time your team grows by 6. So the name of the game is to get $600 a month passively and then earn another $1,200 a month when your team grows by 6 within a week. Now, Brian, what do you mean? All right, I want y'all to think about this. You now have 12 people on your team. If just half of them get 1, that's another $300 this week. If just half of those get 1 next week, that's another $300 this week. So you got your $600 a month coming every month. And then you got another $600 that came on a weekly basis, 300. If one guy gets 6, if 6 people get 1, if 2 people get 3, if 3 people get 2, any combination of 6, you got another $300 a week. Now, these sound like small numbers because I haven't shown you the big money yet, but I want you to think about this. I know people that get off work and go get a part-time job to make an extra $400 or $500. Am I telling the truth? Give me a head nod on the camera. Am I telling the truth? I know people that get a part-time job and they get an extra $400 or $500. They got to get another babysitter. They got to drive to another location. You can get $300 a week with a small group of 12 and above. Now, something special is happening. When you help 3 people do that, we call that rinse and repeat. Do you guys know you now earn $50 a day? $1,500 per month? Just rinse and repeat that process. Let me get you a free business. Let me help you make $600 a month. 3 people do that, you are making $1,500 a month. Would that help with the rent? Would that help with a car payment? Would that help with some investments? Would that help with some student loans? Would that help with some groceries? You are officially making $1,500 a month. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, gentleman. I got a lot of respect for him. He has about 5 rental properties. And he was like, Brian, man, I'm cash flowing about 300 on this one. And I got 250 on this one. I get 400 on this one. And I'm just adding it up. 300, 400, 700, 250. That's 950. I got another one, man. My mortgage is 1,000. I rented out for 1,250. That's another 250. He got like 5 properties. And he's excited about the $2,000 a month that it's bringing. And I'm excited for him. I look, trust me, man, you got real estate. He's doing a great job. But I was just like, man, I can get the same thing by helping 3 people get $600 a month. And I'm getting the same $1,500 a month with no headaches, no hassle, no eviction, no property taxes, none of that stuff. So I just want y'all to understand, keep that in perspective. Another bonus has now opened for you at this level. You now earn $30 to $150 per person per day. Yes, we got 2 daily checks coming. The $50 a day is the minimum. But now you're earning 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 per person per day. I want y'all to come off mute and say, I must be an ED3. You got
I
it.
must be an ED3.
Must be an
It
ED3.
must be an
I must be an
ED3.
ED.
3. Now, on today's State of the Team address, I'm doing a State of the Team address in about an hour. I'm gonna hang up here in a second. I'm gonna take a break. At 11:30, I'm doing a State of the Team address to show you guys how the power of you must be a ED3 and how to get there, right? That's today for the team at 11:30 Eastern. So make sure your whole team comes back to the State of the Team address so y'all can all get on the same page. But new people, let me show you one day in the life of a paycheck. This is one day. This is not a week. It's not a month. This is an annual. On your check every day, you get one of these. So I earn 30, 30, 30, 50, 100, 30, 1,000, 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70. These are daily bonuses that come because you're an ED3 and above. What's ED3, Brian? That team that I just showed you where you help 3, who got 3, who got 3. 36 people in your team, and you're earning these daily checks, more than one per day, and a minimum of 50. Now, that $50 a day goes all the way up to $15,000 a day. 15,000. So here's the recap. You help 3 people get started in their business. You earn $5 a day, which is $150 a month. Now your business pays for itself. So we call step 1, your business is funded, self-funded. Step 2, help 3 people do the exact same thing and grow your team to 12. That's $600 a month. Step 3, rinse and repeat that process. That's $1,500 per month. $50 a day. Now this grows $200 a day, $300 a day, $1,000 a day, $650 a day, $1,500 a day, $5,000 a day, $15,000 a day. Where do you want to be on that spectrum? I want some people who have hit the comma club, right? $50 a day and above, 100 a day, 200 a day. Raise your virtual hand. Let's close out and let some new people hear from some of you guys that are ED3 and above from the comma club. Raise your virtual hand. I want y'all to just speak very, very quickly on what that actually means for you and your family. Come off mute. Going once. Anita, good. Comma club going twice. Uh-oh, hold on, Anita. Good. Chapman, come on, come on, come on. CSI, what's up, Mr. Chapman? Comma club going again.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
All right, big guy, talk to me, man. How does it feel to be in that comma club, and what does it look like to your family?
Man, it's absolutely amazing to be in this comma club, man. It just took some effort, some consistency, man. I'm at 83 at $50 a day, which is $1,500 a month.
Nice.
My wife is also at 82 at $600 a month. So together we're bringing in $2,100 a month residual income because of your help and your guidance, and we truly appreciate it. It's helping to fund other investments, and we're on our way to financial freedom because of Brian Beane.
Man, let me tell you, you at $1,500 a month. She is $600 a month. And did you think it would happen as fast as it did? Like in retrospect, when you're going through it, it feel like, man, I've been this thing a whole month. But looking back, Mr. Chapman, isn't that some good money for such a short period of time?
It really is, man. And I didn't know it was going to take off that fast. I just simply shared it with some excitement with some friends. And we got in January 31st, man. In February, I was at $20 a day. At the end of February, beginning of March, I was at 83.
That's it. And a lot of people don't understand. Once the momentum get going and the ball get rolling, you there, man. And now we got to do is rinse. Everybody put that in the comments. Rinse and repeat. Anita, in retrospect, was it fairly simple for you? You brought a few people to the house. You got them on a couple of Zooms. How does that comma feel every month?
It feels amazing. And Mr. Beane, allow me to share. February the 21st, I had total knee replacement surgery. I had enough time to be off the 3 months But this hit May the 30th, when it was time for me to go back to work on May the 22nd, I couldn't go. May the 30th, they had to do emergency surgery on my knee. I have no more time, no more income, nothing coming in but this money from MWR. Can I tell you that this was, so the work that I put in months ago, now is paying off. And now I'm able to keep going in my households and the commitments that I have as far as my bills, just because of MWR. I'm so excited, and the leadership and the mentorship, Mr. Beane, that you pour into us is second to none. So I'm thankful for the Common Club because it's sustaining me literally while I'm off work and have no income. Thank you for allowing me to share.
No, thank you, man. Thank you. See, a lot of people hear this, they see the slides and they think we just fictitious people. When you start hearing how it really impacts your life, and when she hit 3,000 a month coming up, and she just working from home, she just had an unfortunate incident, had to go into surgery. This is the kind of stuff that we do, and you got to prepare for war in times of peace, right? You got to prepare for war in times of peace. So listen, that's my 45 minutes of fame. I'm gonna get out of here. At 11:30 Eastern, I'm doing a team address. I usually do it every first Saturday of the month, but today is the second Saturday because the first Saturday I was really busy. But now I'm gonna show you guys the importance of marching your way up through the Common Club and beyond as we get ready for our Vision Retreat this summer in Atlanta, Georgia, July 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm gonna give you guys some insight into the Vision Retreat. I'm gonna give you guys some insight into the Common Club. I'm gonna play a clip from a private meeting we had this week with all of our GameChanger members. You guys got to get registered for GameChanger because the training has already begun. We're doing Zooms every single week. I'm gonna share a clip with you guys to give you guys some insight, and I'm gonna show you how to get to the Common Club in record time. All right. So listen, if you're brand new, do me a favor. Just let us know where you stand. We always ask people, are you a number 2 or are you a number 1? A number 2 says, hey, I want to be a member. That's the main thing I want. I want the experts to help me with my financial household. I don't want to make any daily checks. I don't need any daily Common Club money. I don't want the passive income. I don't want the bonus income. That's fine. That's for number 2. But that's the 149. A number 1 says, hey, I'm all the way in. You kidding me? An extra $100 one time, and I got a whole business, and I get to work with millionaires, and I get to grow my assets and stuff too. Yes, that is a number 1. That's just a $100 upgrade one time. They're both $149 a month. So if you are brand new, here are basically your choices, right? That way we know what game plan to give you. 2, $149 a month. Membership only, no compensation. Number 1, $100 upgrade, same $149 a month. And you have a whole business, and that's how you get these daily checks. Make sure your teams know to come back right here at 11:30 Eastern. I'll be right here on the Zoom for a state of the team address. I only do 1 of these per month. I'm gonna point to you guys. It's an abbreviated version today because I got another meeting I gotta go to. But God bless, and I'll see you guys at 11:30 right here on the same Zoom with your team. Have a good day.